he scored 19 of his 28 in the second half. And then we had Westbrook put in 31. And at the end of the game, it was just one of those games where it was like, you know what, we'll just turn it on and win at the end. And the Rockets did exactly that. What did this tell you about the Rockets?
What is my Rockets exercise after they play a game when I look down at the stat sheet? Whose name am I looking for?
A gentleman by the name of Clint Capella.
And people are like, whoa, not James. Well, I know James is going to shoot for 50, 60, 70 points every night. So it's about his efficiency.
Harden has 28, and you're like, ooh, not a great game. 28 points.
And you ready for this? I know Russ going to do the same thing with his opportunities.
Yep.
I know what I'm getting from those guys. And when they're efficient, they can be a problem. But when Clint Capella giving me 15 and 15, now that becomes a level of balance that now puts them in position to be able to play basketball when their threes aren't necessarily falling. And also, McLemore has been a revelation.
It has, because he had Gordon out, so it gives people an opportunity. McLemore's getting a lot of minutes, looking good.
Boom. So now you bring Gordon back. McLemore's taller than him. You may even created a new small ball lineup.
Yeah.
Where you could put Capella at the 5 and put some Tucker, give him some minutes. You know, nobody makes more corner threes than P.J. Tucker from both sides. Nobody. And so I appreciate how they continue to grow. Here's something that they did that I've been waiting on them to do.
What's that?
When they run a high pick and roll action with James, if you were coaching the other team, what would you do?
Double.
Correct.
I'm blitzing it.
Correct.
I'm blitzing it.
Correct.
Go ahead.
Correct. So now what they do, they roll Capella to the front of the rim, and they bring Russ behind him.
Yeah, they bring someone back around.
And Russ is 100 miles and running going downhill. And so now all of a sudden, he's not standing behind the three-point line just being a spot-up shooter. But I got to talk about the other team real quick. San Antonio Spurs. You know I bow down and pay homage to Pop. He's clearly wanted to go. Ain't no buts.
There's a but.
No. This is the first time, probably before David Robinson. Think about that. Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, DeMar DeRozan, that I'm watching them play, and I'm like, they don't have an all-star this year. That was the first time
down the West
since the early 90s, 80s. That I was like, that's the problem with the Spurs. They have so many
also
young.
give up a lot of points.
Yeah, that's.
Let me show you one of their young players.
Okay.
Let's look at DeJounte Murray.
Okay.
Right? Because he's playing defense. There was a physical game early on. The refs were kind of letting people play. So good deep, poke the ball away. James trying to flop a little bit. James not even running back on defense. You notice that? Not even jogging. And then Murray, a little bump. I'll bump you back. I'm gonna push you, and I'll push you back. What do you think about this hold me back moment between these two?
They like, where's the ref? Get in here, ref. You taking so long? That seems like it take forever. Like, get in here, ref. Yeah. I love DeMar straight up menace braids too. One of the things that happened on that play is Murray was mad at himself that he didn't explode and dunk the ball. That's first and foremost. He kind of got tripped up and wasn't able to dunk the ball. Second, they were crushing the Rockets. So he's feeling myself. And then all of a sudden, boom, him and James have an encounter. That's what the game is all about. No harm, no foul.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.